romantic relationship with a man. She'd never known how it felt to make love. She'd only known brutality and coldness, sex that was never consensual. She remembered how horrible it felt to be violated by Nathaniel Taylor, her older sister Burgundy's husband. The abusive experience she endured at the hands of Nate nearly caused her to lose her mind. She stared at Gamba, hoping that if they ever got together, he'd be different from her brother-in-law. Prayed that he'd never hurt her. When Elyse realized that Gamba could quiz her at any moment, she tried her best to concentrate. This, Elyse, is where the transmission fluid is kept. And that's the receptacle for your windshield wiper fluid. Gamba reached inside and grabbed a yellow plastic handle. He removed the dipstick, glanced at the tip, then thrust it back inside of the long tube. This, Elyse, is very important. The best type of engine is a well-oiled one. And you must learn to check and see how much oil is remaining, for you never want it to run out. Why not? She politely asked, silently wishing she had a fan with which to cool herself off. Good question. The oil is a lubricant, and all the parts needed to keep the engine functioning and moving. It's like humans needing oxygen to breathe, or else we will die. Elyse felt her mind wandering again, and she nearly let out a moan until she realized what she'd been doing. Her cheeks flamed red, and she felt ashamed. Would her emotions for a man ever be normal? Could she ever enjoy a true relationship? She and Gamba had been hanging out since last December, when he decided to take her under his wing. He'd never shown any romantic interest. She figured it was because she used to act and look too much like a tomboy, with her long-sleeve shirts, golf hats, and baggy slacks that covered her figure. These days, she wore shirts that clung to her breasts, paired with hip-hugging jeans, and occasionally she'd throw on some booty shorts or a dress. But even with the cute little outfits, it seemed as if Gamba barely noticed. What if she was wasting her time? What if she had no real future with this man or any other man? And so, if the oil runs out, Gamba went on to say, the engine will start to grind. It will make loud screeching noises. Then, God forbid, it will lock completely up. Basically, the parts grind together, engine gets overheated, and the car parts get hotter and hotter. Feeling overheated herself, Elyse waved her fingers across her face and enjoyed the little bit of cool air. She hoped Gamba didn't think she was weird, like everyone else. People, especially her family, thought she was an oddball, awkward young woman. But Gamba was deep into his lecture, not aware of how Elyse fanned herself and the cute way she licked her bottom lip. Elyse, I'm going to teach you how to change your own oil. You understand? Yeah, she firmly told him. I understand. And by the time we're done, you will know how to change your own tire. Her brown eyes widened in distress. At nearly 74 inches, Gamba's pickup stood much taller than Elyse, who was only 5'1". The tires were so huge, it seemed like they could easily crush her to pieces. She was thin and willowy and hadn't been active in a gymnasium since she'd graduated from high school. She glanced at her bony arms. You see this? Yeah, he nodded. So? I'm not strong enough. Shh, he told her, and pressed his finger against her soft lips. As his finger lingered for a moment, Elyse tried to keep herself from whipping out her tongue. She wanted to suck his finger, suck on other parts of Gamba's sexy body. But she told herself that he wasn't thinking about her.